I really don't know how to start these videos.
Good take. A lot of pressure on Biologic, but he's eliminated by Fultz. That's 2 for Fultz in this round. TSM is falling apart in their comfort zone. Where can they find success? Pojo Man gets the first kill. The gas canister not denying. The second one will have to come out, and that will be successful. Chala comes off the stick, and he's eliminated by Pojo with the only kills for his team. Achieved on low HP. Pojo Man sees a third. He gets it. Nice shot. SMG-11, such limited ammo, but he can find 2 more. And oh, Pojo Man's absolutely insane. He's going for the 5th, but he doesn't even need it. The time. What a clutch from Pojo Man. He's back.
So let's jump right into it. What exactly is it that makes Smoke so gosh darn useful? Well, first off, Smoke and Mute, I guess, well, have access to the M590 shotgun, the SAS shotgun, which is invaluable for opening rotations, vertical holes, just general destruction of the map, as well as performing incredibly well at actually killing people. As the great Pojo Man once said, the more you believe in the shotgun, the better damage it does. As well, Smoke and Mute also have the SMG-11 as a secondary. I guess, all in all, Smoke just has a killer loadout. Hey. Right, so during the prep phase, while you obviously want to be putting up your reinforcements, as a Smoke, you'll generally be the one in charge of doing all of the site rotations, opening up the angles for vertical play, just generally making the lines of sight for your team so that they can defend the objective easily. Take the top floor on Cafe. If you're defending bar, you'll want to be the one that's opening up all the rotations from bar to cocktail. You'll want to be opening up all of the default plant spots for the bar. So that'll be your primary goal in the prep phase. Open up all of the things. Next, let's talk about your job during the action phase. Normally, as a Smoke, you'll be sat on site, primarily watching cams for your teammates for the first minute to minute and a half, giving calls for your roamers and trying to identify sort of where the attackers are trying to set up for their execute. But this is because your smoke canisters aren't really useful or aren't really going to be doing much before the attackers are looking to set up for an attack onto the bomb site. Each of your 3 toxic canisters can stall attackers for about 10 to 12 seconds per. Between the 3 canisters, you can get a total of about 30 to 45 seconds of a round wasted. This is where Smoke is the most valuable. In the last sort of dying minute, dying 45-30 seconds of the round, as you saw in the first clip of Pojo Man's clutch, the toxic canisters can stop people from pushing site, they'll force attackers off of a plant because obviously they're choking and they're going to die, normally leading to being free kills. Overall, they're just incredibly valuable for your defense. Now, just because Smoke is super useful as an anchor and is the absolute GOAT at denying the bomb plant, that doesn't mean that playing aggressive as Smoke and playing off-site is necessarily a bad idea. Look at a map, like I'm going to bring it up again, look at Cafe. When you're defending the bar objective up on the top floor, you'll often see a Smoke playing inside of the bathroom or freezer to deny attackers pushing out of piano down the white hallway, or playing aggressively to deny them pushing out of cigar into bar if you're playing more in freezer, or on border, you can basically fully defend the ventilation bomb site completely vertically from archives and armory if you've got the right setup. Playing Smoke in these positions can be super useful. This does mean that you'll often face way more pressure from the attackers early on, and you'll probably be forced to use 1 or 2 of your toxic canisters earlier in the round if you're forced to make a rotation or something like that. As we said on border, as you can play above in archives to defend workshop. Obviously, archives is quite an easy spot for the attackers to attack, so you'll probably have to use 1 or 2 smoke canisters to try and get out of there alive. Now, I think this is something that trips a lot of Smoke players up, is feeling like they have to save their toxic canisters for the last like 30 seconds of the round to deny a plant, but then they'll end up being off-site, playing off-site, getting pressured and dying with 2 or 3 canisters in their pocket, which doesn't help anyone. So if you take anything from this video, know that ideally, yes, you should be saving your canisters for plant denial in the last 30 to 45 seconds, but it is perfectly okay to use them early on if you need to. If the attackers are applying loads of early pressure, it's better you live with no toxic canisters than you dying with 2 or 3 in your pocket. Anyway, to wrap up today's video, as a Smoke, your jobs are to basically stay on cameras for the first sort of minute of a round, 2 minutes for a round, helping out and supplying information to your roamers and your more aggressive players in your team. In the prep phase, you'll be opening all the rotations using that M590 shotgun. You'll be opening all the lines of sight, all of the vertical holes so you can play and assist your roamers. And then, ideally, you want to be saving your toxic canisters for the last 45-ish seconds of the round so that you can deny a plant and deny attackers pushing into the bomb site. Anyway, I hope you've learnt a thing or two. Smoke, as I said, can be one of the more difficult ops to master, so just keep practicing the right way and you'll eventually get there. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit a thumbs up down below. As always, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Make sure to follow on all the socials, and if you fancy, feel free to join our Discord. We've got some awesome people in there having some fun chats. It's important at this time to make sure we're all coming together and keeping each other entertained. So links for all of that are in the description, and as always, have a great day.
Deploying Claymore. Nice and quiet.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. Down to one friendly. Our last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated.
All is done. I will watch over us.
Swapping mags!
Reloading.
Setting C4.
One
Friendly remaining. Enemy drone is coming in for a scan. Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb. Destroy it. Op 4, last stop standing.
He's stairs. He's going to the arch.
Diffuser located. Disable it. Bomb diffuser has been disabled.
Yeet.
Bomb has been located.
Legion, really? You pussy? You just giving it up?
Tossing frag.
Why would you re-peek that? Oh, where's the Ella? That was 100% an Ella.
Last operator standing.
No, he hits the shot. Ah! Was that almost an ace? It was, but he just threw me through the wall. No, sorry, the 4K, but he just threw me through the wall. Ouch, then. If I had more ammo to engage that, like if I'd reloaded at any point, that would have been such an easy.